Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today's video is very impromptu, but I'm super excited because my Hobonichi for 2026 just arrived. I ordered during their launch day on 1st September directly from the Hobonichi website from Japan. So it took a while, but it's finally here. This year's box is a very pretty mint green color. And this is the quote. I'm not gonna lie, I've already opened it to peek into the products, but let's do the official unboxing together. So, came with bubble wrap, and then here are the products. Let me take them out. First up, we have the Hobonichi app. This is, I believe, a new app that they've created this year. So yeah, very excited to see how I can implement this into the system as well. Let's first unbox or talk about this year's freebie. So this year's freebie is actually this very cute robot paperweight. It has the words "You love you" right here in the middle, and I think it looks very retro, super cute, and I don't think anyone would hate receiving this kind of freebie. Feels like it's made of a very good material. And then we also have the free pens. I believe this is the Uniball Jetstream pen, and unfortunately it's a ballpoint pen, and it comes with 3 different colors. I might give this away because I only use gel pens, but I might open one and test them out to see if I like the texture and see if maybe I can use them in any of the journals. My system for 2026 is to have a work planner, which I've yet to decide on what I want to get, and then have one journal, like a daily journal, which is the Hobonichi A6 Techo, and then I'll have the weeks as my personal planner, because I find that I don't really like mixing my work and my personal tasks together, so I've decided to separate them. So let's first talk about the A6 Techo. This is how it looks like inside. It has this leaflet, which I believe is a sort of coloring. Yeah, so it has different numbers, and each number represents a color, and then if you fill out the entire thing, it will show you an image. At the back, it just has different information regarding the different planners that they offer. And this is the A6 original. It's actually really small. I had a cousin for 2024, and because the cousin only comes in the A5 size, I find this to be really small in comparison. But I like that it's small, so that it's not very stressful if you don't have a lot of things to write down on a daily basis. And I got the English version, so you can see that there's different quotes at the bottom. There are some note pages at the back. And these are their official channels. Very excited, can't wait to start daily journaling. And to, I guess, protect this, I got a cover. This is the A6 Yumi Kitagishi cover. I forgot what's the name of this cover, but I got it because I love the details in the side pockets. I was initially contemplating between this or the Moomin cover, but I think in the long run this will look a lot more interesting. You see that it features a lot of different designs, very similar to her designs from last year. I think there's just a little bit of difference that makes it still look interesting. This is how the cover looks like. Super cute. And there's this two, what do you call this, bookmark straps. And then if you can see, these are actually different material from the cover itself. You can see that there's this sort of sheen towards it. Super cute. I also really like that these butterfly pen loops are not black. I think in the previous years these were black, and I really like the contrast of this white plate with the black background. And then at the back, there's more designs in the back here, but it features a pink table mat that is sort of peeking through. So it's a really cute and interesting design. Let me try and put my A6 into the cover. Okay, I've managed to fit it in, and it closed perfectly. Oh, I can't wait to start journaling next year. I think it's a great way to track what I've been doing every day and how I've been feeling, because every time when the year ends, I feel like I've done nothing significant. And it's not that I didn't do anything, it's just that I don't remember. So I think this will be a great way for me to track what's been going on in my life without the pressure of having to really write down in a lot of words. So yeah, really happy with this, and I'm glad that I went with this instead of the Moomin cover. And then to, I guess, complete my whole A6 set, I also got this Yumi Kiragishi's A6 pencil board. This is not new, this is actually a design that was released last year. I thought it would look very cute. I was initially contemplating getting the Moomin pencil board, but I felt that looked very boring in contrast, so I decided to go with this. I also love that the back has details, and you even get a ruler at the side. I think it matches very well with this. Let me see if I can insert it in a page. Yeah, and if you put it in, it actually fits perfectly. And you almost can't tell that it's there. It's, I guess, sort of another bookmark to see where you left off. Moving on to my two personal planners. So, if I'm being honest, I couldn't decide which design I wanted to get. So I decided to get two. So this is the Moomin Little My cover design. And then this is the... what is this author's name? This is the Kyohei Sakaguchi, En route to Kumamoto Port at Dawn. And this was a very popular pick based on all the YouTube videos that I've been watching. So let me open them. Wow. It's a very tactile canvas feeling. Sort of really mimicking a portrait of a painting. And on the inside, I dropped out this. So I believe this is the original artwork that was adapted, and it has more information about the artist. And then we have this flap that we can stick at the back to hold all the miscellaneous leaflets or stickers. And inside is just a normal Wix. There's no special designs. But I'm quite fascinated because this is my first time using a Wix, and I've been watching a lot of videos to see how I can use the different layouts and really utilize it. Also got the English version, so there are quotes at the bottom. These are the bookmarks. It's a sort of dark brown color and a silver. Really excited. Let me unbox the other one. This is the Little My cover design. Same leaflet. And oh my god, it came with a cute Little My picture. The reason I chose this was because I found it very striking and very unique. I also love that the texture is almost like a Thai texture. And I love the tactile feeling. And then at the back, there's the Moomin and Hobonichi logo. I'm gonna be honest, Little My is not my favorite character from Moomin, but I think this is too stunning to pass on. So the reason I got two, other than the fact that I couldn't decide which design I wanted more, was also because I wanted to sort of have one as a generic personal planner. And then for the other one, I was thinking to either let it be a finance budget planner, because I think I have some really bad spending habits that I really want to change in 2026. Another way of using that I thought of was to use it sort of like a shadow work planner, where I really write down my deepest thoughts and how I'm gonna change for the better, because I find that I tend to ruminate on the past quite frequently, and I want to stop that thought cycle. So I thought this would be a great planner to track whatever are the bad or negative thoughts that I've been having in a day, and then really work on them and see how I can improve the way I think and the way I approach things. And then on this side will be sort of like a weekly reflection to see how I can improve moving forward. So I haven't really decided whether I'm gonna use it as a finance or like a shadow work planner, but I think for this, definitely a generic personal planner. The last two items, first one is another Yumi Kitagishi pencil board. This is also from last year. Really wanted a Moomin one so that it matches the weeks, but the design didn't really call out to me, so decided to go with this instead. Also a very cute design. So at the back, this is like a, I guess, neon green-ish yellow color with the same ruler at the side. It's a bit more dull, I would say, in comparison to this. Not say dull, but I think the colors are a little bit more muted, but still really pretty nonetheless. And then the final item that I got is a deco rush of Little My as well. The other option was, I think, the Hell Feathers. I forgot what's the name, but it's the little creatures that travel in a group. And honestly, they are pretty scary to me, so I didn't want them. So I decided to go with this instead. Looks like this. A very, very tiny deco rush. Okay, I'm not gonna use it now. I want to save it for when I really want to use it, but excited to try it out. So these are all the things that I got from this year's Hobonichi launch, and really happy about my purchase. I don't think I've overspent or bought anything that was unnecessary, and I'm really excited for my setup for 2026. So let me know if you have also bought anything from this year's launch. And that's all for today's video. It's a very short video, but I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Bye!